Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out my favorite song from Fleshgod Apocalypse Veleno. This, hands down, hands, feet down, everything down. You put
Bowing down.
Bow down. This is by far my favorite. It's so much my favorite song that I bought the 7-inch vinyl. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to have the vinyl of this track.
That's dedication.
Plus, I wanted to support the guys in the band.
Yeah.
So, both things. And by the way, in a couple of weeks, they are starting their North American tour. Excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what I can do about getting you to that show. Because it's them and the Agonist. So,
I mean...
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win, and I really want to see this song live, because this is also my favorite song.
Oh, and they're bringing the 4 cellos with them.
Really?
Yeah. So, this is a can't-miss show. And it's at the Phoenix. Which I really like the Phoenix.
Which makes it even better. Because I gotta say, that out of the smaller venues that we go to, the Phoenix and the Opera House are my favorite ones.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you 100%. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna talk to some people, try to pull some strings, and see if we can bring you in to see the Agonist for the second time, and see Fleshgod Apocalypse for the first time. Okay. For me, it's gonna be the first time seeing them with the. I've seen them live, but I've never seen them with the cellos and stuff.
Which means my first impression live of this band
it's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna be magnificent. All right, are you excited about the video?
Yeah.
All right, let's check out the video. The video did not disappoint in one bit. I love this song, man. This has got to be one of the greatest songs ever written. This song's got everything. It's just so glorious. Last time I saw them, they didn't play this song because the album was not out yet.
Yeah.
I think they only played Sugar, and they played another one. Because there was 2 singles that were out from the album at that time. They played both when I saw them with Hypocrisy. Sugar was one of them. I can't remember what the other single was. But they definitely didn't play this one. So, and I'm hoping that they play quite a bit from this new album. Because last year, it was by a hair. It was my second overall favorite album of the year. And it was my number 1 all the way up almost until the end of the year. So, it's a magnificent record. And this song is magnificent. I have a few things I want to say. Is there anything you want to add before I go on one of my tangents?
I mean, to me, the video was amazing.
Yeah, the video is a masterpiece.
But then again, the song is so glorious that even the addition of a video, like, it didn't even need the video to be really, really good.
I can't get enough of this track. It's absolutely. I love the whole album.
The video could be just black screen, and I'd still enjoy it.
The video could be a bunch of Italian guys eating Hawaiian pizza, and it would still be glorious.
I feel like that's the road they should have gone with this.
Well, the pineapple on the pizza could be their Monnalisa because
and then it should be in the shape of the Monnalisa. Oh. All the pineapples.
No, it should be then the video should close with Monnalisa eating a slice of pizza with pineapple on it. Oh. Like in the painting, like eating a slice of pizza. That would be glorious. But they're not Nano War of Steel. I mean, they're from the same country, but they're not Nano War of Steel. So
I think there should be a partnership.
I wasn't expecting them to go down that road. But this song is glorious. The video is glorious. I connected with this song from the moment I heard the album. I mean, I love the album. To me, it was, like I said, one of the best top 2 albums of last year, of 2019. Easily. There was them, in my opinion, in Insomnium, and then there was just everybody else. Like, they were on those 2 bands were on a category of their own, and then there was just everybody else. Because this record, there's no soft or throwaway songs on the record. Every single song is good. But this one, to me, was special from the beginning. And let me tell you why it was special. And that was something that I saw in the video that I really liked that they included there. The song is special for me because I feel like everybody has, or has had, not has, maybe has means present, so not everybody has a Monnalisa in their life, but everybody's had a Monnalisa in their life. Somebody or someone or something that destroyed you, that you liked it so much, that you were obsessed with it so much that it became your own destruction. Either be a person that you loved, either a man or a woman, doesn't matter, like depending on who you are, somebody who you had such a deep love for, but that love went sour and then became your own destruction. Either be like an addiction to something, alcohol, drugs, or whatever the case might be, gambling, whatever. I feel like everybody, if they don't have one, they've had one at some point in time. Yeah. And everybody's been in a bad relationship. Let's put it that way. So if everybody's been in a bad relationship. I don't know anybody who's never been in a bad relationship. So if you've been in a bad relationship, you had a Monnalisa. And that relationship was your Monnalisa, right? So I connected to this song from that aspect. Because I connected to the lyrics, to the meaning of the lyrics from the moment I heard the song. And even though I don't have a Monnalisa per se right now, I've had my fair share of Monnalisas. So I connected to that sense of wanting something that you know it's bad for you, but you want it so much that you can't see the forest from the trees. Yeah. And then it consumes you. And it consumes you, goes into the video, because you see he gets laid down on that bed. And then he's getting consumed. By the end of the video, it's just a skeleton there. There's nothing left of him because the Monnalisa consumed everything that he had to give, which was himself. Yeah. And there's also a little bit of you get a little bit of images of a praying mantis. I don't know if you noticed that.
I saw them,
The praying mantis is one of those animals that the female praying mantis, after she has sexual relations with the male, she eats the male. Yeah. So she's definitely the Monnalisa of the animal kingdom.
Which is kind of fucked up.
It is, and the male knows that by having sex with her, he's going to be a meal afterwards. But that tells you how powerful punani is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even the animals cannot control themselves. It's like,
shit.
You know, like...
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die, but I really want to bang that.
I really want some poontang over there.
Yeah. So, you know, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. You know, it is what it is.
And what if he does it and then he fights her off?
No, it never happens. I don't think it's ever
Really?
happened. I mean, it's never been documented that... I mean, I don't think there's people watching prementuses having sex every day, so... I think the general concept is that you get eaten. Yeah, they don't just die. It's not like they have sex and they die. She eats them afterwards. I mean, that's even worse. It's not you just die.
It's not like
you're a salmon. Like you swim upstream, you lay your eggs, and then you die. That's what happens to salmons too. They swim upstream to lay their eggs, and then they die. They don't come back. They all die there. You know what I mean? So, and they know but it's part of the circle of life. That tells you that animals, and we are animals to us, you know, as well, right?
No, that punani is a...
No, I was not gonna go down that road. But punani is a powerful...
It's a powerful thing.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing. Let's not beat around the bush. You know, no pun intended. You know what I mean? So, it's a powerful thing. What I'm saying is, us as animals and animals in general, we have driving forces that sometimes we cannot even comprehend, and we can't justify why we do what we do.
Yeah.
It's part of our human nature. It's part of our animal instincts. The same way salmons go upstream knowing that they're going to die, they need to lay their eggs. It's something within you that sometimes I think. No, I'm going to take this conversation a little bit to a dark corner here. You know, I'm not obsessed, but I guess obsessed maybe is a good term with serial killers. I love watching shows about serial killers. Like I like to see what the mind is like. How does one go to that point, right? And I think from watching all these documentaries that I watch and reading a lot of books about serial killers, they to me they are perhaps a version of humans at the most animalistic portion that we have, because they have an instinct to do something and they can't control it,
and they also don't have a reason why.
No, they just do it. It's pure animalistic. There's no rationale. There's no, like, me and you, for example, let's say sometimes we're walking by a store or something, we see something, it's like, man, what if I broke the window now and I stole that?
Yeah.
Or this person pisses you off, what if I just punch them in the face?
But that's called thinking through a different reality, because then you're thinking about that reality of what if you did that, what would be the outcome of that?
Yeah, you start to rationalize...
That's going into a different reality.
I know, but you start to rationalize all the outcomes and all the possibilities, and then you realize that there's no possible... positive outcome from doing that, and you don't do it. But they don't have that. They just have an animal instinct. They're
like, oh,
I feel like doing this, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the consequences no matter. The same way an animal, like when you go walk your dog, when he feels like taking a piss or shitting,
he takes a piss.
He does it. He's not thinking, no, I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to go do it over there.
Yeah.
You know, like, no, it's animal instinct. You do what it triggers you inside to do. There's no filter. It's just... So this song, to me, I connected to that perspective. We all have, like I said, maybe not have, but we all had Monnalisas. So when I listened to this song for the first time, I really connected with the lyrics of the song. And now watching the video, they really brought the song to life with the video, because the imagery of the video plays well to the song perfectly. And this song is incredible. The solo, the piano...
amount of choir they use in the song is absolutely amazing.
It just elevates the everything in the song, everything. The keyboards, the piano melody in the song is so haunting. It's so dark.
The piano just brings the song together. It's
really the glue that holds the whole track together.
It's like the bow on the top of the present.
Yeah, because this song has a lot of moving pieces, but that melody, it kind of keeps everything together. You know, it keeps everything under control. There's another thing that I really like about this song, and the moment I heard it for the first time, there's a portion there, like a vocal bridge there in the middle, where he's singing, Francesco is singing, and it's like stop and go, like he's singing, dun, 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 like there's this stop and go, and it reminded me of Faith No More, of Midlife Crisis. Midlife Crisis, there's a portion in that song that has that same style, that same approach. And I when I heard this song for the first time, immediately I thought of Midlife Crisis from Faith No More, because it had that same vocal stop and go vocal approach. It works really well in this bridge.
I just enjoy his vocals in general, especially the more deeper spoken vocals.
Like spoken word, the deeper ones. Yeah, incredible, man, incredible. And I'm gonna tell you something. I saw these guys live last year with Hypocrisy.
You told me this is what you get.
Exactly.
It's no difference.
There's no difference. It's not like they don't cheap out on you. Like what you get from the studio
the
is
grand piano was there.
Oh yeah, everything was there. You get everything. Like there's no cheaping out. There's no frills. This is no frills. You know what I mean? Not only that, they are, in my opinion, one of the best live bands I've ever seen in my life. And last year alone, for you guys to know at home, I went to over 120 concerts.
Yeah.
These guys, one of the best live bands I've ever seen, period. Because of everything that they bring on stage, all the moving pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot
of dedication.
And one thing is for you to pull it off in the studio where you can cut.
Yeah.
And
another thing is to do it live.
Exactly. You can do in the studio. You can do guitars. You can do the piano, and then you can just merge everything together.
Kind of perfect it in the studio.
Exactly. You can work each single piece to perfection, and then you just merge them all. Live, you don't have that. Live, everything has to work.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of things. It's like. It's almost like an orchestra of elements, you know, drums, guitars, bass, vocals, different style of vocals, piano. Like there's so much stuff happening now with the cellos coming in as well. Like it's just so many things happening. You have to be perfect every night, and when I saw them, they were perfect, like perfect. They were not the headliner. Hypocrisy was the headliner, but to me, they were. After them, I could have gone home and my night would have been complete. Yeah, my night would have been complete. All right. On that note, come back tomorrow and check the internet. Check the Facebook page of Fleshgod Apocalypse. If you're in North America and you want to go to one of the shows, they're going to be touring across North America, Canada. Canada sometimes feels like Europe. Yeah. Canada and the US. Check the dates, check the listings. Don't miss it because this is going to be quite the tour. And the Agonist is going to be on tour with them. And they also released one of my favorite albums of 2019, Orphans. Badass record. So Go check them out, both bands. Go support both bands. And for those of you in Toronto, I guess I'll see you at the show.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.